Okay, try speaking.
Hello, welcome to the 386th time we've gotten together. We are currently trying to fix the sound stuff. Rich, you're doing great. Everything is awesome. So I'm just gonna start.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome, thank you. All right.
Have a good night.
Have
See
a
you.
good night.
Thank
See
you.
ya. So we're just currently sharing the video. This one this time.
Can you pass me your phone?
Yes.
What are you doing?
It was in the.
Yes.
Okay. So we spun the wheel just earlier. We got pieces of inspiration from P is for Pterodactyl, and also how a lot of TV shows, and they're talking about Mad Men, it seems like it's geared for adults, but it's made through the eyes of children, or with the goal to see life through the eyes of children. So that was a really nice piece of inspiration. And then the last one, I think I got sidetracked. So maybe the last piece of inspiration is Thanksgiving, because we just had a really nice Thanksgiving dinner. Everyone came down and brought down beautiful food to give away. It all got given away. Thomas came and dropped off the rest, whatever wasn't picked up, dropped off the rest of the mustard seed. So thank you everyone who helped with that. So Rich is sharing away, right? And I'm going to start looking at the yard. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we have, hash browns by Havana Escuerdo.
Where's your phone?
So this is our piece number 1 by
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to find the event page so I can post the picture.
Can you finish this part and then take the picture after? It's just that you're frozen on the camera,
Oh,
and I'm
sorry.
trying to get people to
So
log
number
back
1
in.
is by Havana Escuerdo. Actually, I have to look up the opening bid as well. I think it's 120. Yeah, but I'll double check. This is called Hash Browns. So Havana Escuerdo is working with collage elements, but also really cool line drawings, working in and out of the collage pieces. I've been lucky enough to look at this for the past week because she dropped a couple pieces off, and it's really interesting. So, number 1, hash brown.
Okay, can I just tell you? Whoops. Here.
Okay.
I know you probably know that. This is your mic. This is our main feed, and I'm not using the other feed right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's your mic.
Okay.
Just speak that way.
Be here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, number 1.
Oh, you can use that. Yeah. It's day glow though.
I know.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna double check her opening bid. So, number 1 by Havana Escuerdo. I'm a new artist with us, so big welcome to Havana. She had a piece in last week, and she has this piece too. So I think it's about 2 feet by 3 feet. And for hash browns. Okay. I'm just gonna double check that this is accurate.
Scott's with us. Amanda's with us. There's about 9 people with us. That's
Wonderful.
good. Kind of a good start. Here's your mic
Okay.
over here.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find this. Okay, I'll find that text after. Okay, perfect. So Scott, you're with us. I'm going to show you Scott's piece here. Or should I wait till there's more people so we can?
You can do it twice.
Okay. And maybe I'll do it now and I'll do it in the auction again. I'll read it. So number 2 comes to us from Scott.
Also, we got a lifetime supply of Conklin ride tickets, which really got us through the winter one year.
So this is an original hand-painted piece. I'm going to take a close-up nice image. But I'm going to read you the background info on this beautiful piece from tonight. So this is from Scott.
Can you check and see? Just ask maybe Kelly or Michelle if the sound is loud enough or bright enough.
Kelly and Michelle, if you could please let us know. I don't know how I'm going to hear. Oh, if you message us on Facebook or on the comments.
In the comments list.
Perfect.
Let
us know how the sound is, you guys, if you can hear. And Scott's here, and he's saying, greetings from Banff Trail, 2 blocks east of the University LRT station. Hello, Scott. So we're talking about Scott's piece now. I'm going to read you his information. The information about this wearable piece of art is as follows. The t-shirt is titled How to Draw a Bunny, a tribute to Ray Johnson. Signed on the inside hem of the t-shirt at the bottom. The t-shirt design was painted by Scott Corrick in 2002 in a 1-of-1 series. I painted the design on a Penman's short sleeve t-shirt, 80% cotton, 20% polyester. Please iron the bunny emblem inside out only. So whoever gets this, I'll give them the instructions. The t-shirt is manufactured proudly in Canada. I painted the design using Liquitex Professional Series acrylic paints mixed with textile medium. This t-shirt was not silk screened and is not a transfer. The t-shirt design will last about 100 machine washings, perhaps more. It was hand painted directly on a cotton t-shirt without template. The painting is a tribute to the unique artist Ray Johnson.
It's good.
So pop artist, collagist, performance artist, poet, and an enigma of unparalleled proportions, October 16th, 1927 to January 13th, 1995. The coroner ruled his death as a suicide. A passerby discovered Ray Johnson floating in the Sag Harbor, Long Island, shortly after being seen diving off the Sag Harbor Bridge. Many consider Ray's suicide to be a last performance. Ray Johnson's passing, as it pertains to the number 13. Ray died on January 13th. His age was 67. 6 plus 7 equals 13. The motel room number he checked into the day he died was room 247. 2 plus 4 plus 7 equals 13. Loved ones of Ray's saw hundreds of collages arranged carefully in his home following his passing. There is an excellent documentary titled How to Draw a Bunny about Ray Johnson's life. The supposed bunny in the design is reminiscent of the bunnies he sketched on postcards, letters, and journals he wrote in daily. Ray was a serial surprise of the day advocate. That is quite apparent in his documentary. I washed this t-shirt once before painting so the painted image would not be affected by fabric shrinkage. Otherwise, it was never worn. If you are interested in painting on cotton shirts or any fabric, using fabric medium, call or email me. I would be more than happy to share any information you require. Jess can give you my contact info. I will. As for the beautiful Losers title on the tee, what can I say except I am an avid Leonard Cohen admirer. Beautiful Losers is a very loaded double entendre. As no one is a loser in my thinking, I correct myself, as murderous dictators aren't beautiful and are total losers. Right, Scott, I agree. That title reminds me daily to be kind regardless of what may be happening in my life. All people deserve respect at the very least. That's an example, but I know you understand where I'm coming from. Like the addict on the street is usually beautiful beyond words and only a loser according to societal flawed thinking. It is just seemed so apt to have beautiful losers on this shirt, especially thinking about the artist you were talking about, Scott. This is really beautiful. If you think beautiful, you see beautiful, or you see beauty. Others do not. Yes. Like Rich wrote a poem one time. He's like, I go out and I see, you either go out looking for angels or devils, right?
You read that?
He wrote that.
So that's pretty smart.
So this is by Scott. So it's a one of one series. And Scott, I can't believe actually the hand painted quality. Look how perfect the lettering is and everything. So this is hand painted. I love that you drew.
And authentic use of negative space.
Beautiful. So I love that you especially let us know too that it was hand done, because this is something you might not realize by looking at the detail. So opening bid, $40. And I'm really excited to look at this documentary that you were talking about, Scott. So this is good. You're teaching all of us. So whoever gets this tonight is going to be lucky. They're going to get the piece of writing that Scott shared with us, and a whole learning opportunity about this artist and a beautiful piece of work. I'm going to take a picture.
Did you get that working? Because I cut you off when you were looking to get that working.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're like, I'm trying to get this working, and I was like, can you just move? Because what I needed you to do was just indicate life so that I could tell if the...
Everything's good.
Are we having the same conversation?
I think so.
Okay.
Like in my world, everything's
You
good.
said you were looking for something, and I cut you off, and I'm just checking that you got cut out.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we could ask the 10 people that are with us tonight why you think that in cartoons, when people are scared, they run with their hands out in front of them instead of pumping arms. So I can tell Felix later. What are you doing?
Just typing it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's number 2 in our auction. Thank you, Scott. And I love you were able to get it here because I know you weren't in town and you got it delivered. Your friend helped you out. Wonderful. Number 3. Last week, there's so many pieces. And again, there's so many pieces. So we're going to start with some of these pieces that we weren't able to get in the auction last week. So number 3 comes to us from Alvin. So Alvin has these 3, and I thought it was fitting. It's a triptych, and so it's number 3. Alvin does these really beautiful, detailed little teddy bears, and they're all in these really unique little frames. I like the personalities of all of the teddy bears. So these would be really nice pieces to hang in our arrangement on the wall in your house. I want to put them down here so I can get a nice picture without glare. Okay. So number 3 by Alvin
What's that? You're not going to paint this week.
Ferguson
Think of what?
You're not painting this week.
Oh, well,
triptych.
I'm drawing this one in because it's kind of a shape that I should be done right now.
Teddy
Should just call that
triptych.
done. What do you think, Jess? Am I done?
It's really beautiful. Oh, you're working with like the idea of the octopus?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about what you're doing? Or
No,
not?
it's a secret.
Too
Just don't
early.
tell anybody.
It's so exciting.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
No, I
I'm
just
like,
didn't,
no,
want
it's a
to,
secret.
didn't want to say anymore.
Yes, tell my story, as you best recall.
So we were watching My octopus teacher.
Wait, what makes it your octopus teacher? Isn't it all of our octopus teachers?
Yeah, just the title.
Give me a kiss. I'm just saying.
I love you.
So what happened?
I don't know.
We're watching.
My octopus teacher.
Hmm.
And it's so cute.
I got pictures.
I know.
I can't show them because I don't have copyright. But here, look at.
I know you're sending.
I sent them to you.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, it's so good.
That one.
So this
Maybe I will show.
So this, well, it's on Netflix, so it's free.
Only like Netflix was able to block me from taking a screenshot, so I had to take like pictures with my phone of the computer. But this essentially, these octopus sculptures are the octopus makes a sculpture and hides inside. In one case, he's trying to escape from she was trying to escape from a shark. And in the other case, just playing a fun trap.
Yeah, so this documentary chronicles the life of this octopus because this documentary artist discovered this octopus in his daily travels and then started going down every day. And it
Kind
kind
of
of,
like a nervous breakdown, right?
yeah.
And he needed some time off.
Yeah. And so he was like every day going in and seeing this octopus and learning from her. And this this emotion of it, like first it showed it grabbing these rocks and shells and covering itself up. And then when a fish would come, it would drop the shells and grab the fish, which was like very clever. But then beyond that, when the shark was chasing it.
Well, can I just say something?
Yeah.
What I really was moved by is the fact that it wasn't just camouflage, right?
Yeah.
It was actually creating an art piece that was creating
Yes.
interest, and the fish were coming to see what was this thing about, and then it would pounce on them, right?
Yeah.
Which is really very human thing to do.
So number 4 comes to us from Theo. I'm just writing down the information. So number 4 comes to us from Theo. Linear Suite. Oh, wow. That looks really nice on that. Linear Suite. Linear Prairie, Sunrise with Clouds, Golden Band. This is from 2001. So Scott's here is from 2002, and Theo's is from 2001, which is actually a pretty recent one for Theo. We've had some from 76. I think those are some of the earliest ones, right? In the 70s?
I think he's brought one in here from the 73.
Yeah. So this is
I don't remember. Actually, I wonder if he's
Fairly
watching this.
recent
Maybe
one.
he could tell us what the oldest piece he brought in was. It's actually quite remarkable that we haven't kept a tally on that. Is that my phone?
That's yours.
Do we need to? My phone doesn't know my face anymore.
Whenever I'm really tired, the facial recognition is like, nope. Nope. Like that. Is it like that for you?
Maybe.
All right. So I want to show this one. This lovely piece by Dawn. Number 5, opening bid $200.
Oh, 18 people.
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
I was actually, honestly, a little worried about tonight because sometimes when we do too much the week before the Rumble, like the turkey giveaway, it's like people get burned out and they've had enough of us. And even though they love us and they're helping out, sometimes it's really empty. You know,
It's
we
fun,
stay up
yeah.
till like, what were we? get home late Monday night because we were putting on the turkey dinner, and basically everybody's kind of like needs a rest from Rumble, which is fair. But then we end up coming to the Rumble and it's empty. So 18 people for this part of the auction, I think I'm pretty happy with, especially after.
How much? And actually, thank you to a lot of the people who are on here, because a lot of them were the ones we were.
That's
that we
actually
saw on
the
Monday.
exceptional part is that
Yeah.
there's like people, I see people here that were helping us out on the weekend, and that's where I really expect to see that kind of deficit is like, a lot of people used to ask us, why don't we do Rumble every night of the week? I was like, well, because trust me, I know it's hard to have too much Rich Say Rue in your life.
No.
It is.
It's not.
You're lying.
That's really beautiful drawing.
I know. I should just stop.
All right, so number 5 is by Dawn. Really beautiful mixed media piece. So I took a picture on the event page. So everybody watching knows on the event page on Rumble House, we have Rumble number 3.
It might be a little confusing tonight because
86.
I think I deleted the original broadcast and we started at 7.
Well, I'm still posting the pictures to the event page. So
Yeah,
that should be
but
fine.
just check and see I didn't delete that event page.
No, you didn't. It's still there. That's what I'm posting.
Okay, good.
So I'm posting to Rumble 386. So if you ever want to zoom in on a piece.
Zoom in on me.
Good.
That's from Bob and Doug's. Never mind.
Okay, so this is called Surrounding Flesh by Dawn. Opening bid $200 for this beautiful frame, beautiful canvas, beautiful painting. Sorry. Just don't want to get right. All right. Good. So that's number 5. Then we have number 6 here by David Belcourt. A beautiful oil on canvas. Framed a lovely plein air painting of our beloved Peace Bridge. Look at how he got that dappled shade. Look, this will be the last time. If you want to hold on to that summer feeling, viewers. Number 6, trying to get it square in the frame. Number 6, recapture days of yore. Warm afternoon sitting in the park looking at the Peace. Oh, that's not the Peace Bridge. That's the bridge by the zoo.
What bridge is that called? There's a name for it.
Zoo Bridge.
Sure.
Just kidding. That was really funny.
Hey, let's do this. If you need a little break to catch up,
I don't.
I'll
I'm
put
just taking
banners on,
Sure.
and then I'll show one of our videos.
Sure.
What video do we have? We have Felix interviewing Michelle.
How are you?
Good.
So I hear you want to learn about something.
Okay, so what are we doing?
You're going to ask me about filmmaking.
Okay, I don't really know about filmmaking.
Oh, I know. That's why you're asking me questions. Basically, filmmaking is videotaping people's stories, whether they're stories that people have written out, which we call drama, or whether they're based on their actual lives, and we call it documentary. But either way, it's always about the story that you want to tell.
So wait, you mean right now we're filming a film?
Correct. You're correct.
Oh, okay. Is it hard?
It can be hard. It depends the kind of stories that you want to ask people about. If you are asking simple questions and easy questions, it can be very entertaining and pleasant, easy.
Like what I'm doing?
Exactly. Or you can ask really hard questions, and then people have to dig down a bit deeper into their own story, and that's hard, right? Sharing your stories can be hard, especially if they're painful, and so that also is a challenge and might make the filmmaking process harder.
Yeah. Is it boring?
Well, no, it's not boring. In fact, there's so much to learn in filmmaking. Technically, with the content, with meeting people, because filmmaking isn't actually something you do by yourself. It's better if you have a group of people with you, right? It's like your hand. If you only had one finger to do something, that might get boring. But the more you add to it, like if you add 4 fingers and a thumb, then you can do a lot more. So filmmaking is really about a group of people getting together to tell a story. I would say if you wanted to get into filmmaking, the most important thing to do is observe and listen,
Oh.
because filmmaking is about capturing people's stories.
Michelle, I really loved that interview, and I love how you get to the importance of listening.
So there's actually 2 interviews. There's the one that you did, and then there's the one that Felix did. And I edited Felix's first. There's so much good content with those interviews that it was
Oh yeah, I did an interview.
you did. I think you might have done the filming for that one too. When I was editing it, I was noticing it was bouncing all over the place.
I do move a lot.
I'm not complaining.
I know.
I was just like, why was I bouncing so much?
Yeah, it's Jess. Jessie. Okay. Number 7 comes to us from Rich Teru. Look at that. Indigo on paper.
Said Keanu.
Said Keanu. Framed. I took a picture.
Do you want to hear a story about taking a picture? Well, one time when I was a young man driving in my '62 Strato Chief, I wanted to get some reference photos of just like street scenes.
Mhm.
And so I was going down 17th Avenue and I saw like this group of like punk rock kids. And I was like, oh, that'd be a great photo. But then I thought, well, is it creepy to be sitting in my car with a camera in my lap and just randomly taking a picture of like people on the street? Now, this is like a long time later. I was like 17 at the time. So did you just go away?
No, I didn't go away.
Okay. No, I just can't tell. And then so I wasn't really well versed in consent back then in terms of photos, right?
Yeah.
So I had this idea that I would just go around and take people's pictures when I stopped at the lights. And so the camera was just sitting in my lap. And kind of what I was looking for was really something really urban, maybe something kind of like these punk rock kids, but they were probably like a little bit young for my photo, what I had in mind, like my age,
Yeah.
right? But still, like I was looking more seasoned, kind of edgy, whatever.
Right.
Anyways, I'm in my car and I'm just sitting there thinking, like, is this the photo I want to take? I don't know if this is the photo I want to take. Is it creepy? I don't want to be creepy. And then out of the blue, because I kept looking out the window, the girl says with the mohawk, she looks and she said, why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. But I only just happened to have a camera sitting in my lap while I was contemplating taking the picture. So when she said, why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. I just smiled, lifted my camera up, and took a shot. And it was one of those magic moments. It's like, now that I tell it, kind of a creepy story, actually.
That's so good.
But at the time, it was interesting.
That is really nice. Because it's like perfect. You're like, I will. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Is there somebody at the door?
I don't think so.
There are 23 people with us. That's an
Wow.
amazing number.
Thank you for
For this
coming,
party
everybody. So number 8 comes to us from Andrew Farley. Paperweight. Look at this. So this is a glass paperweight. So it is. Can you see the colors in there? I want to like tap the screen to bring focus to the glass, but I can't because it's not a phone. It's
Can I
actually
tell you
pretty
something
good.
about Andrew Farley's name?
Yeah.
So in the movie Pump Up the Volume,
Yeah.
he was collecting mail, the main character.
Yep.
And he had a mailbox to collect the mail from,
Mhm.
and he was smart enough not to use his name. And the name that he registered his mailbox under was Charles U. Farley,
Oh.
Chuck U. Farley. And every time I hear Andrew's name, I think of that movie, Chuck U. Farley.
Pump up the volume.
Yeah. Can't quite say it's a classic.
It's getting there though.
No, I mean like it might be old, but it's not quite a classic. One of those movies that you think was really good, and you watch it and you're like, this is virtually unwatchable.
Maybe
What was
that's
that?
someone saying they like it.
Text message.
Opening bid $25 for this beautiful glass. Oh, glass. Glass. Beautiful. Number 8. So actually, I'm going to do this. Number 9 comes to us from Zachary Cardinal.
Number 9.
Number 9.
If I don't want to say it once, does it still count in the drinking game?
So I'm gonna, how can I show this the best? Oh, actually, just like that looks really good. So this is a sand, it's a Zachary watching. This is a sand, what is it? Sand casted. So he scratched an image out of a sand vat, flat sand, and then he poured the glass into the sand. So this is our UFO inspired piece. It comes with a stand. There.
Okay, which is the universe painting? Is there a universe painting in here so far?
Not yet. Well, like there's this.
Erin has asked that if she has a universe painting. I think she said she can see it, and she's asking if we can have a slightly higher bid, opening bid. Did we put an opening bid on it?
Where's Erin?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look.
Okay,
I apologize, Erin, if I kept my brain.
can you just grab my phone?
Yeah.
It'd probably be better if you had it than me. And then Kelly, I see you've sent me some messages, but I can't really keep up right now. We had to start the broadcast over. I love you so much.
I love you too. So this. Oh yes. Erin, I'm getting back to you right now. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Did I do that right?
Yep.
Okay.
So opening bid for number 9 is $60. It is sand cast. Kelly was saying if he wants to add me on the broadcast, I'm working on a larger project, but I won't be chatting much.
Can't today.
We can't today, Kelly, because we're there's a little bit of glitching at the beginning here.
But thank you.
But thank you, Kelly. Okay, so
Okie dokie then.
okay. Whew. So number 9 is this beautiful piece by Zachary Cardinal. Did I put it in yet? No, not yet. Okay. So Zachary Cardinal, UFO, sand cast. Okay, so I'm going to take a photo.
Every time you say Sandcast, I think of Stevie Wonder because he has a song called Castles in the Sand. Do you want me to tell you all the weird thoughts I have tonight or no?
Sure, that could be our theme for tonight. Oh, it looks really great in this picture.
What does?
The sand thing. So
Are you having a deja vu?
I don't know. It's like every moment of my life is a deja vu.
What was the best part of your day so far?
Actually, I had quite a nice day.
What was the best part of your day so far?
Probably when you pulled up in the parking lot.
Ah, come on now.
How about you?
Pulling up in the parking lot. But you stole my idea.
Okay, so that's number 9.
Number 9. Number 9.
And we have number 10 by Haley. So this is a really lovely acrylic pour. Opening dollars, 8 week.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Do we need to go to a video?
No, we're fine. Look at this nice silver under.
Who's that?
Probably someone who's talking with me because they're wonderful and helpful.
Okay. How much time is it? I'm also losing my mind.
7:51. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Rich, have you been taking pictures of this the whole time?
No, I have not.
Can I should have been taking pictures this whole time.
Right.
Because it's all so good. Stop. Don't go. Back up. Now you can go. Number 9, I apologize for my outbursts, is opening dollars, 8. Opening bid, $8. This is Haley's piece. Okay. And then we have a cool collab here.
Collab.
Number 10 by Haley. Haley Bow. Acrylic pour. Opening bid, $8. Yeah. Okay. And then number 11 is by Haley and Derek. So Haley did the pour, and Derek was painting in here. Really lovely, peaceful image. Look at this. Isn't it cool, Rich?
Yes.
So they just celebrated their 3rd year anniversary yesterday. So happy anniversary, Derek and Haley.
To the Bow family.
Really cool painting. Opening bid $20 for number 11. Okay. So here we're going with Alox brought some beautiful pieces, and Joanne was asking about the scarab. So let's get these in here. So Joanne, this is a beautiful scarab painting by Alox. I'll take a picture so you can zoom in closer too. But so it's a aerosol background. I think it looks like paint marker detailing. Do you think, Rich?
Yes.
Really beautiful.
Amazing.
Okay.
And catch your breath.
Number
You
12.
want to interview me?
Yes.
You should ask me what I do.
What do you do?
Well, I do this thing called Rumble House, where we come in and we paint for people, and then we sell the paintings, and we make a space for people to paint, and we take care of some people that need some help.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you like Rumble House?
yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. Are you gonna have to take over one day?
Probably.
Is that a lot of pressure?
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta learn some things. You need to learn some video editing. You need to learn some fisticuffs. Gotta be able to paint. Ah!
That was cute.
The natural. All right. Da-na-na-na-na-na, hey! You caught up?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
So number 12 is by Alox. It's mixed media. Scarab. He said opening bid $5, and Joanne already threw down a $20 bid. So we're actually at 20 now.
Or which one? The scarab?
Scarab, yeah.
Is that the right way to
Oh,
say it?
actually, that's really cool. She has your Egyptian pieces, and then this would go really cool with. There. All right, so that's number 12.
You need another minute?
No, I'm good.
I have more videos. Look at this one.
Yeah, sure.
Take this. All right, now I'm going to use my mind power to suck this out of your hands up into the air to me. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, let's try it one more time.
Okay.
You want to keep the bright side showing?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You ready? Okay. Help me out here, buddy. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Up and down and
Whoa!
thank you.
Nice.
Perfect.
Wonderful. So we also do magic, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah, world class. Some world class magic.
So here we have number 13 is by Amanda Ferguson. Alcohol markers and fine liners. Pumpkin season. Framed. Beautiful.
What time is it?
7:57.
Mm.
Okay, so here we go. $20. Opening bid $20 for Amanda's lovely pumpkins. Oh. So, oh, this is so cool. So here we have Universe by Aaron Blacker, number 14.
Okay.
Isn't that cool? Look, in the darkness.
Yeah.
So we have I think,
Did we put the starting bid too low last time?
I just hadn't had it in yet, and I think, yeah,
Okay.
this was, everything is straight.
Okay, good. That is so good that she contacted us.
I said thank you so much, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really, I go into this blur of like cyclone black wholeness, and so for you to just like say, hey, this really helps me out and us out. So here we have on canvas, I'm just checking, most of her work is oil, so I'm just checking. I think it's oil on canvas, and we have Universe. So we have this really, I love this like Art Nouveau hair, like really beautiful, like organic lines. Beautiful. Okay, so it is oil on canvas. In the darkness here, we have this one counterpart, and then we have the light, the other counterpart. Oh, and there's a third. Wow, figures all over the place. And I love this. This almost looks like breath, but then I realized it's also kind of like an eye of this third figure in the background there. So this is something with layers and layers of beauty. Erin, if you want to say anything too, please text me and let me know if you want me to say anything specifically about the imagery. Artists, you have no idea how much we appreciate the faith that you put in us. We always want to show like the utmost respect of your work and your practice, and we always try to honor everything that you're doing and try to represent you as best as we can. So I love how this entity is playing with Saturn, maybe creating Saturn. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, so we have an opening bid of $80 on this beautiful oil painting on canvas. So number 14. 14!
What? Yay!
Number 14 by Baron Blacker. Oil on canvas. Universe. Opening bid $80.
We also have a benefactor to send some photos to.
I sent the one.
Which one?
The Keanu.
Zakian?
Yes. So Erin says, I'm supposed to show layers of balance with the dark and light, young and old, and on and on. So the idea of the balance of the universe. Beautiful, Erin. And you can really see that, like the idea of the white hair and then the youth, light and dark, the hot and the cool, all swirling together. I love this, the fabric here. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Man, my heart's warming up. I had a cold heart maybe today. No, I think I was actually, the kids, like, honestly, I've never been so happy to teach the kids I'm teaching.
Yeah.
Like, maybe the other kids I taught will be sad when they hear that. But, like, as a whole, the kids I'm teaching right now are just like,
Well, part of that,
Really
I think, is this
heartwarming.
year we
I
have
think the COVID,
this really
right?
special year of appreciative
Appreciative.
students.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's really like I could feel it. It's palpable. Here we go. We got this glowing Viviana. Viviana, which way does this go? Viviana, do you think I can go anyway? Oh,
Yeah.
is this your signature? I think so.
You know, I sent out invitations tonight,
Yeah.
and I don't know if they got trampled in the crossover from the original broadcast or what happened, but maybe that's part of the quiet tonight, is we don't have as many bodies.
It's okay because I'm chaos enough right now, so
Okay.
I need to get through a lot of paintings. We're only on 15.
What time is it?
8:04. So we have Viviana Pacheco's piece. It is a beautiful, so it's a small piece, maybe 6 by 6. Really, like, this is the high gloss, so this is like the varnish. Gosh, why can't I remember? Epoxy? No. Okay. Varnish? Resin.
Rosen.
Resin is the thick one.
Sorry, my bad.
That's okay. So we have silver down here, and then we got the resin on top, and this piece just closed. So number 15 we have by Viviana. No, I was just rambling. I was really like, don't feel that. So number 15,
You can ramble on.
Ramble by, whoa, all caps, Viviana. It was like I was screaming, Viviana!
What happened?
I double capped it.
Oh, I gotcha.
I just didn't want to scream at the people that were looking at the pictures. Number 15 by Viviana Pacheco, mixed media and resin on canvas. Opening bid, $30. Right. Number 16. We got Freehand Stigma, Larry's piece. We got this, looks like a truck and then has BC Rails on the back. So this is a mixed media piece. We got,
I don't know if people in BC call them BC Rails. So just in case we have friends watching in BC,
oh, is that like derogatory?
a little bit.
Oh, we built them on our truck though.
Well, we built them on our truck, and the shop guy came out and said, "Hey, you know what we call these back home?" And I'm like, "What?" And he said, "BC Rails." I was like, "Oh, that's cool." But then if you're from BC, I bet you they're not called that in BC
Oh,
because he wasn't from BC.
I apologize.
No, that's fine. I don't think it's like cruel or anything. I just
Okay.
don't know if people from BC would know what you're talking about.
If you're, oh, Shannon, if you're with us, Shannon, can you let us know what the, when, if we're being rude? So I can be a better
Actually, I don't
person.
think it's rude. I was just
These-
wondering if they
the
ever
wood-
heard that term.
The wood pieces on the back of the truck, like how it looks like a
Kind
crate.
of like the hillbilly truck.
Yeah.
When you put, they probably, for all we know, call them Alberta rails.
Right.
Alberti.
Hey.
Oh, Viviana got banned. That's why she's not with us. But I'm pretty sure I sent it to her new account. Don't worry,
Viviana's a brawler.
we got your back.
Call her. Okay. So, Viviana, we love you. Everything's fine. Number
Not banned from us.
17. Oh, look, Rich.
What?
The color of the number matches the color of your paint.
Nice.
I love it. Sorry. I'm going to do a motion, painting in motion. So you know that it's in progress. Number 17 comes to us from Rich Teru. I really love this and how it's evolved.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Because it was a nice drawing before.
It was, but it's getting even more
You like it
interesting.
better?
Yes.
Okay. But sometimes when you make a big fuss about how much you love it in the beginning and then I paint into it, it's like, what did you do?
Crickets. No.
You know, like sometimes you come back from the hairdresser and everybody's like, oh, what did you, it's interesting. What made you want to get this haircut? You're like, no, not handsome.
Is that on canvas?
What?
On canvas?
This is on some reclaimed
Oh, board.
something. No, it
No,
was
it is.
some
It is
kind of
canvas.
canvas.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually, though, surprisingly heavy for canvas because I think it's been painted over a number of times.
Very cool.
Which I don't know if the people at home call it this, but a lot of times in my world, some of my friends might call it the cursed canvas. So sometimes you have a canvas that's been painted over so many times, it just seems to want to fail every painting that comes its way. And then the artists, sometimes they will gift the cursed canvas to another friend. Like, I can't work with this thing. Do you want the cursed canvas? And then it's this battle to see who can make something out of the cursed canvas.
Hey, Viviana's there.
Maybe
Viviana! Can I click on it? Or will it
Oh,
glitch?
is she there?
Or will it glitch everything?
Yeah,
I
no,
have
you
to
can click on it.
Hi!
You're just gonna have a good laugh about this. Yeah, no, I have two profiles. I have to switch back and forth, and I didn't actually see your message, so I apologize. But I was chatting with like so many people on the other one, explaining what happened. Because as soon as I said I've been down for 30 days, everybody wanted to know, what did you do? And well, was that there's no trap door to stop my mouth from like blah blah blah, blah when I get rude.
That's fair.
Well, I think you have good reason to be angry.
Yes.
And we went back to you.
You know, well, when people say mean things like that, you know, like I consider myself a productive member of our society. And
Do you know that do you know that I measure my society by Vivianas?
you're so kind.
I'm not kidding.
Do you measure it by swearing, Vivianas?
No, I measure it by the quality of a day home worker or a daycare worker.
Oh, that's really, really great. I
And
think that's when somebody can, you know, maintain a good reputation for things like that for many, many years, right? So I think that's great. But yeah, I got in trouble. I was pretty rude.
I think sometimes we get in trouble when we say the right things. Does that make
And
sense?
I felt like it was needed. Like I just had to, because I was extremely angry at the situation. And I still sort of am. Nepotism is awful.
I
You know, when people don't deserve to get what they get. Anyhow, I'm working on a few things.
We're going to, let's show your horsies.
Oh, the horses, the pretty ones.
Yeah.
All of them.
All the wild horses.
Is there lots of horses again today?
No. By the river, we fell in love. Aw. Number 20. Did you want to say anything about this piece, Viviana?
Have you guys ever read the book? Paulo Coelho wrote a book called By the River Piedra. I sat down and wept. And it was so sad. And so I sort of painted that and wanted to name it something kind of that stood out in my brain, but I didn't want it to be so sad. So instead of them weeping, I wanted them to be falling in love. So, and yeah, I chose really soft colors in comparison to my usual work. So, and I don't know, I liked it. I enjoyed painting that.
It's gorgeous. Now I'm going to read that one. I just read The Spy by Paulo Coelho.
Okay.
So now I'm going to read By the River.
Nice. Yeah, I have that book. I have a few books by him. And although, you know, I'm not a religious person, I love his writings, and I love reading. I don't know. I mean, I love reading. I used to work at a library, actually. I worked at 4 years as a junior page and a librarian. And so I have an extensive collection of books, some I've never read. Yeah, that's one of in my collection.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm just going to take a picture of this, and I need to.
Which one is
It's 813.
And I believe that one's 20 by 24, and it's framed.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And it has the wire on the back.
Yep, I'm ready to hang. So you guys, did you guys see I painted that earlier today?
good? I would
Oh,
do a little red.
This is the wrong phone. Okay, Oh, what's number 19? What am I doing?
And I'm in my kitchen right now. You tell?
No, I think you're doing it. Okay, number. Number.
Oh, okay, it's already smushed. But misplaced my piece.
Number
Behind
20.
me.
Check
Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. I gotta do this sky, but I don't know. If I should keep it light or not. Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful.
How many? I think I'm going on 3 months now on this palette, just so everybody knows.
Oh, cool. And you've kept it, it's still
Wet. Yeah. There's a
Cool.
couple of spots where the paints are dry that I didn't use. It was where I mixed some stuff, but I've added where I needed to. And
Cool.
it's cool.
Holy guacamole.
8:16.
Oh my gosh.
What is it? What?
I just forgot there's more paintings that I wanted to. Do you have any more? No more videos?
Do I have what?
We shouldn't have used all the videos at the beginning.
Do you need a video?
Yeah, because I need to go check the front.
What do we have? Banners, brand. We have, yeah, I used all the videos. I mean, there's literally thousands of videos, but
Can you sing to us or something then? Do a
Do
little tap dance.
use your quality love when you want.
So number 21.
What?
Rich, would
Request for
you-
an encore?
Yes. Encore. While you're walking to the front to check if there's some paintings by the front.
It's funny that you think I'm doing that because I'm struggling with this pain right now.
We're both struggling.
Yeah.
Everyone's struggling.
Actually, I'm not struggling with my painting. I'm
Where would the
struggling-
paintings be?
See, and I don't know. It's at the front. There's two paintings together, and I put them together somewhere near the front. No, maybe I put them in the. I don't know, Kevin. There's one, and the face is very like almost ghoulish, like really like purple hair, I think, and they're smaller. So there's two paintings together. They're either at the front or in the back room.
I think I'll just talk to the people and you can go find the painting.
Sorry. Number 21 is by Sharon Fertowski.
Hiya, hiya, hiya.
Just give me 2
Do you
seconds.
know any good jokes? Oh, there's a really good joke I heard the other day. And it is not coming to my mind.
Go on.
You know what we can do is this.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm putting up the emergency help. Here we go. The single most important thing you can do to help us is to please click the share button. The more you
Yes.
click share, the share button, the more we will stay open.
My
Right?
capability of
Okay,
language
Jess.
is severely
Back on track.
stressed.
I
Okay,
get what you mean now, but
right? Once you see it, it's totally different. So that's the fun thing about I teach art and English, so the kids see that I'm way better at showing than telling. So number 21 is by Sharon Fertowski, Mixed Media, Found Objects
Can I ask you,
on Canvas.
the last time that we sold Sharon Fertowski's work,
Yeah.
did I tell you that she kind of sounds like the popular girl in any school? Like, yo, it's Sharon Fertowski.
You have not said that.
I have all these funny thoughts that happen in my head that
I like that. I like that you're bringing me
probably
into
should
them.
keep to myself.
No, I like that.
Doesn't that sound like the cool kid in any school, though?
Yeah, and I like
Or
that
there might
John
be like-
Travolta was
They
saying
might be like the Fertowski brothers that go around like,
the
Causing all
Kotowski brothers took my lunch.
right.
it's true. That is a good call. Okay, so I wanted to show you.
I
So
think I'm for sure I did say that before.
Number 22 is by Haley. So this is going to be a donating piece. So number 22, I want to show you it first. So across the top, it says missing person. And I'm going to read on the back. It's called Jane Doe by Haley. This painting is about a missing woman. A missing woman who lost their lives, never to return home. Stay safe, ladies. So this is going to be donated to. I have the whatever this one makes. CAASA. They helped Haley herself 13 years ago. She said. Okay. Here we go. So this is opening bid, $30 for number 22, and the whatever money we make from this will be going to the CAASA. So is that? Oh, actually, is that Vic? Is that what you were donating to as well before? This is wonderful. Good cause. 22 opening bid, $30. We'll donate our half, and Haley wanted to donate her half as well. Okay, so here we go. And I don't think we're sending out any more links because we're just too frantically busy. Haley was saying if Derek could, but I don't know if we.
If Derek wants a link.
Yeah. Can you do it fast?
Derek comes up pretty fast.
Okay. We're gonna send the link, Haley.
Is that our mic that's like kind of going crazy?
Is that Viv? Is that yours? Is that
No.
ours? Might be yours. We've
Can-
been dealing with some stuff.
There's some random kind of like chirping.
Not here.
Are you hearing any chirping?
No, not at all. You guys are very clear, actually. There's not a bird in there, is
How about
there?
the general beacon off. Are you hearing any beacon off?
No, but I'm pretty good at it, apparently. Hence the ban.
I love that you take so much pride in it.
How many of you have been banned from Facebook before?
I haven't. I'm very proud of you.
Listen to this, though. My son got banned off of Twitter. He got his Twitter completely removed because he's very political for a teenager. And yeah, he got in trouble.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Not, but you know what? He's so smart. Like, he just blows me away. Like, he gets it. He gets what we're doing. He gets what we stand for.
That's amazing.
And, I swear he's just like, it just blows me away. And so he came down to tell me how proud he was. And I'm like, oh, well, I was a bit embarrassed, but now I'm not. I got banned for 30 days. So he's like, yes. Yeah, we're a bit crazy about that kind of stuff. So who likes winterscapes? Look at this. This is a winter painting.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we got
Here.
number 23 is a diptych by a collaboration of two ladies, Sharon Fitolsky and Melissa Cintafanti. So Melissa was one of the ladies helping us with the vegan and vegetarian option Thanksgiving dinners.
Actually, the highlight of my Thanksgiving evening was there was a very nice lady that walked by, and we said, "Hey, do you want some turkey?" And she looked at us like we're nuts. She's like, "Sorry, I'm vegan." And then we're like, "We have vegan." And she's like, "Really?"
Oh,
She came back and had her vegan sandwich, and she was so happy.
that's so
And
nice.
I actually just assumed when she said that it was kind of like, like I thought she's just saying she was vegan because she didn't want to eat her food, which I can understand. Like strangers giving out turkey on the street is a little strange. Like I get it.
Yeah.
I'm savvy. Right? Like I get it. There's a trust factor,
During a pandemic.
right?
Right.
Perfectly normal.
But
Here's the thing.
all of these, they're so
Because a lot of
careful.
times, yeah, it feels like there's a hustle there too. Like, am I going to give you a free turkey and then try and like sign you up for Amway? Like, And a
Yeah.
lot of people tend to think that Rumble House is a cult. You know, they see people hanging out outside and they're like, "Oh, I thought this was a cult."
Right? Or yeah, it probably seems weird to them. I do want to share quickly a story about Melissa. The reason I ever even first came to Rumble was because of her.
Cool.
She always invited me to do different crafty things. And so Calgary Dollars was with Melissa. Like that's how I started at
Ah,
Calgary.
that's right.
I've gotten all of my Calgary dollars that I've ever had from her.
Oh, really? So yeah, I still sell sometimes through there, and I accept 50% Calgary Dollars and 50% of my like regular money. But what was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, and so I took care of her kids and I met her. I don't know. It would be like our kids were 4 at the preschool by her house or by our houses, and that's how it all got started. And so we became friends, and our kids were in school together, Paul and David. And so there was a summer where I took care of them for about 6 weeks, actually. And that was long before I started painting. So once I started painting, though, she told me about Rumble House. And then I think we went there or she was there one day when I went too. And it was pretty awesome.
That's really wonderful.
Yeah, it really is actually. She's introduced me to a lot of really awesome things.
Oh, Derek's here.
Okay, I need to turn
Hi, Derek.
That was long before I started painting.
Okay.
Hey everybody.
Are you
Nice.
working
I
on
love
something
that deer.
today?
That deer looks awesome.
Isn't it nice deer? Number 24, Oil on Canvas by Steven.
You see this deer, Haley? Hey,
Oh, beautiful.
not in yet. I get a little bit of a quicker connection than the stream that we're watching right now.
Oh, yeah, is it noticeably?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I'm directly connected with you guys, so I see it quicker than anyone else.
That's right.
I'm just cooking some dinner.
Nice. Yeah, I love that people can be doing their thing and taking part. That's really amazing. Wow. We have 827. So number 25 is by Anne Christine. She called this her Icelandic flower arrangement. So this is on a nice thicker artist canvas and the wire as well to hang. Ready to go. Number 20. So number 25, we're going to start at $30. We have 827. So number 25 is by
Is there a root?
Icelandic flower arrangement.
No. Yeah. Oops. Derek, do you have TV on in the background?
Do I have what?
Do you have TV on in the background?
Just trying to get my messing up. I've got the volume turned way down on my phone. I'm trying not to get a.
Derek, do you have TV on in the background?
Yeah, I have your guys' TV on in the background. That's why I'm trying to mute my. Yeah, I have your guys' TV on in the background.
Our TV? Oh, like us.
Yeah.
Can you turn that off? Mute it.
Yeah, I turned it down.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, number
It's like I remember when the radio shows would take in phone calls, and they'd be like screaming at the listeners that were on the phone. Can you turn your mic? Turn your radio off. Like, oh man, chill. But now I understand. As the feedback just starts to build. It's kind of like
Yeah, I turned all the volumes down and I'll mute myself a bit more.
you don't have to mute yourself.
No, you're good. So
We love you.
number 26 is from Anne Christine as well. Alcohol Ink Forest by Anne Christine, framed 12 by 12. This is little alcohol ink forest pieces. Really lovely detail. There we go.
It's funny because I can't let go. This is another one of those things. I can't let go of the idea when I hear of alcohol ink that it was like an ink drawing while you're drinking alcohol. Every time I hear it, that's what I think of. Like, of course you're drinking alcohol. Is that funny?
Yeah, it's fine.
You think that
It
too?
makes me drink alcohol because I can't control it.
Right?
It makes me so nervous as I watch it do its thing, and I'm going, no! Ah!
The alcohol?
The alcohol ink. Yeah.
Oh,
Alcohol.
you're talking about drinking alcohol. I have the same problem.
That's what I was agreeing with.
Yes, I have a problem controlling
We're
our
like,
alcohol.
we don't have any control.
We do now. We actually just started buying half bottles of alcohol, which makes everything okay.
If you buy half, you like drink half as well.
No, I tried alcohol inks, and they give me anxiety.
I feel like we're having a different conversation.
She's
Yeah. Are we all drinking?
No.
Maybe we should be. I don't know.
It could have been.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Kevin brought us some wine.
See? Oh, look at that.
yeah. Number 27. Number 27 is A Lovely Cityscape by Jacob Bay. I really love the red sun and the yellow sky. And we have this beautiful airplane zooming in.
Yo, zoom in on me.
There.
And that's from.
You said it earlier, but I don't know.
Do you know why I keep saying it?
Did they keep saying zooming in?
No, but you know, like, what? Don't zoom in on me. Bob and Doug, you
Say
can't.
hi.
Yes, you said this one.
Well, I think the gag was that they had pictures of themselves on the album cover. And so anybody listening to the album could zoom in by moving the cover closer to their face.
Ah.
But it's not funny because of that. It's funny because it took me until I was like 20 to get that joke. I just thought it was cool that they talked like Canadians. Did you ever watch Bob and Doug McKenzie? You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, well, I
I sure
know
did.
they have toques on. They have toques.
You weren't really there. In fairness, though, I don't think, Viviana, would you know Bob and Doug McKenzie?
Who?
See, it's not just me.
That's my
Underrated.
ethnocentrism.
But you're not saying it's the best. You're just saying,
It's
like,
just very Canadian.
do you know it?
My battery's dying, but I just wanted to say hi to everybody this evening and say hi to you guys.
Bye, we love you.
Hi, Derek. Hi, Haley. We love you.
Love you guys. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Number 28 comes to us from Matthias,
Oh, where's Matthias tonight?
a beautiful dancer.
I actually realized something earlier. I was getting super anxious that you kept stopping what you're doing and then typing things in. And I was like, when did this become a problem? Because I didn't remember it last week, and I think it's because having more people on the feed really takes out of that dead time if you're
When I'm
distracted
typing?
typing something in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which just reminds me how important it is that we don't get too busy to set that stuff up. What time is it now?
It's 8:34.
8:34. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I was a little concerned that because I had such a nice drawing and I thought about quitting. You know that moment where you're like,
Yeah.
I should quit?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I love this so much. And then sometimes you're like, oh, I should have time-lapsed this, which is code for Rich, you screwed it up. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not code for that.
Okay, well, in this
Because
case,
I like seeing the steps. Like, that's the whole point. Oh, wow. See?
it's different, right? But in this particular case, I actually
30
think
minutes ago it was purple.
Right?
No, I actually think I'm only a few minutes away from really nailing this piece, but I might not hit it. Meaning, like I think I have it together, and it's that last layer that's going to pull it together if it works. But I might not get it together, or I could be very close to overdoing it. Dun dun dun. What I did do though, and it's affected my work this week, is I moved everything. I don't know where any of the colors are. So I was talking today about how sometimes you paint with like what you have available,
Yeah.
which might mean like my red tube is out of my reach, so I didn't go get it.
Oh, you're right. There's some.
No, it's not my red. It's kind of a turquoise bottle I'm looking for.
There's some. Oh, Rick,
Yeah. You're right. You are amazing. This bottle feels empty. I take it back.
Number 29
Your help is for naught.
comes to us from Alox. Number 29 from Alox. He was saying that this one started out as a panda and then it evolved into an I heart.
Nobody likes panda during pandemic.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's funny.
I mean, I appreciate that you say so, but it's not actually funny. It's pretty lame. Thank you, though. Thanks for working with me a little bit there.
That's what I'm here for.
Somebody should.
I thought it was funny.
Thank you. Pandemic.
Pandemic.
There will be pandemonium.
Right? Always.
Are we going to have a Halloween rumble soon?
I think we
You're
should.
right.
How does everybody feel about that?
I guess it would just be the same, except we'd be wearing different clothes.
But maybe this year we could do voices.
Right.
What would your voices be?
Honestly.
In my head.
Yeah.
There's this amazing video, and I was showing one of my kids today. Actually, kid that kind of a little bit special like me. We're talking about what it's like inside our heads,
Yeah.
and he was describing it as pitch black inside. And I was showing him that one day, not long ago, I discovered this video. It's called "Every Episode of Friends Overlapped," and somebody digitally overlapped every episode of Friends into one video. And so it's just this pink mesh of things that sometimes evolves into Joey's face and then disappears and then re-evolves and disappears. And it's exactly what it looks like inside my head. So I was so pleased when I saw it for the first time. I'm like, hey, somebody really nailed what it looks like inside everybody's head. And every time I said that, everybody looked at me like there's something they didn't want to tell me. Until I found out virtually nobody sees every episode of Friends meshed into one blob in their head.
Interesting.
What do you see in your head when you close your eyes?
It really depends on what I'm like thinking about.
No, but if you close your eyes right now, what do you see?
Well, the afterburn of what I was just looking at.
So for a split second, right?
Yeah.
But then what?
I see nothing.
And then it's kind of.
What does that look
dark
like,
right
though?
now. Darkness is gray with speckled lights from still afterburn. Number 31 is a mini surfboard from Keanu's friend who makes these. They're all to spec for surfboard specs, so they have all of the same interior as surfboards. They're super lightweight. They come with the tail and a
So if
hanging.
you know somebody under 5 pounds,
Yeah,
they actually surf on it.
or like a squirrel, like that.
Gopher.
Gopher. If you have a
That
gopher,
mouse you had in the garbage.
that mouse. We did it.
What? There was no mouse in the garbage, Kevin. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
That's how I feel about my house. I don't know, Mike. What? Have you guys had a mouse in your house?
No.
Very good.
The more it gets colder outside, the more they start coming in a little bit.
Yeah.
We had one come in one time, and the first
They're
thing I
all
said to everybody is, "We have a mouse in the house."
They're nice though and cute.
This
Yeah, how can you take care of people's kids?
No, I'll get you the orange.
I can't hear
Well, I
you,
can
Vivian.
find
I'm
out.
so sorry.
That's all big bucket of meat.
Not when you take care of people's kids. They hate that kind of
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And like now, I think the pressure's even off more for us because like there's less people in here. It's just us. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, that is true. She was saying it's more stressful if you're taking care of people's kids in your house if you have mice than if you don't. I was like, that's true because I was
Your child announces it to the world.
right. Also, you don't.
I think secretly Jess doesn't like mice. However, when we go outside and she sees mice only 4 or 5 feet away from the building, she thinks they're wonderful.
Right. Outside in their own environment, I think they're very cute.
Well, sure they are.
You know the oh, it's okay. Never mind. I was going to ask about the Muppets album. It has that worm song. I think it's at Felix's house. Hey.
Yeah.
Sometimes I really crave that album.
Then we got number 32. Look, it's a jug by Bana. And it had, I was like, oh, that's a nice jug. And then I looked at it and I was like, she has breasts.
Oh,
Isn't
I
that
thought you were making a joke about
like
jugs.
really nice and subtle though? Isn't it cute?
Yeah, it's a jug. It's
a jug with jugs.
Right.
So it was previously in a sale. We're gonna say opening bid $30.
Is that a question?
Yes.
You don't something to know.
Well, I'm
Is it-
just gonna say it's number 32.
Oh, so you're guessing?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's our plan if it's not?
Well,
$30?
so the sale price when it was in a sale,
Yep.
because it looks like it has a tag on it,
Is Banner with
is
us?
$60. $60. Should I just say it is 60?
Is that Banner?
No.
Is that a bid for $60?
Oh no, we were talking about mice, and Shannon said, "Nope, best cat ever brought a mouse home into the house alive today." Good times, Shannon. Good times. I remember my cat brought a live bird into our house one time. That was a thing I'll never forget. Trying to catch the bird and get it outside.
Wow.
Terrible.
No thanks.
These cats are funny.
They're so proud of themselves.
Cats are like, look, I brought you a gift, and you're like, get that thing out of here! Ah! Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I sound like too.
Even though the cat doesn't know what you're saying.
And
you still talk to
the
it?
cat's like, no, cats totally know what you're saying.
Cats can be pretty evil though.
Yeah, like straight up. That's kind of why I like them. Is that a weird thing to say?
People at home don't know that you're evil. I keep telling them nobody believes me. Even just makes me look bad.
Well, this is going to be a shock, guys, but
You got the
I'm a
evil.
little bit evil. I just hide it really well
That's from me.
because I'm comfortable around you. Sorry.
I'm gonna get the
I'm-
email of this.
I'm sorry about being comfortable. It's a big piece. Let's just do opening bid 60 like it says on the tag.
Okay, that
So
sounds.
you guys, this is why I'm like super
No,
confused
she
all the
put it in
time.
a show and
She
sale.
put it in the sale. It has $60 on it, so I'm going to keep it true to that
That
tag.
sounds totally reasonable.
Beautiful.
But you proposed it like a question, like
I know.
$60.
Because honestly, this is
Like if I said, if you hit your head and I said, Jess, how many fingers am I holding up? You're like, 3? I'm like, well, I can't tell. Is it 3 or do you know it's 3? Like, 3.
Oh, and on the topic of cats, I'm going to try to show this. Okay, so this is a bowl by Bana. So we have this lovely reclining figure. Do you see that? And then, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so grumpy. There's her toes. And then her kitty. Here. Her kitty is here on the bowl.
I've been heavy breathing on the mic tonight.
Reclining figure and kitty on. No, it's like I'm trying to hold it and then I keep like losing where the screen's showing. There. Okay, so I'll try to take 2 pictures of this one. Number 33.
How many viewers do we have?
22,
22. That's not bad for 844.
right?
But what do we need for the survival of the Rumble House?
We need to be able to share when we get our auction bids.
Yeah, so once the auction is going, we really need people to help share. I know you probably get sick of hearing that. I get sick of saying it. It's not like the funding drive where we're asking you to send money. We really just need you to send click share. Click share. Don't worry about it right now, because we're about to end this feed. In how many minutes?
Maybe 10.
In 10 minutes, we're going to click end on this feed. It'll be over forever, actually. That moment. This magic moment.
Okay. So we also have a piece by Enrique. So this is a framed piece. Selfismo. Framed piece. Kind of like a capped mermaid shape.
Very good. Are you putting in the auction?
Sure.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
you want to come say hi to the people? No? Our Phantom of the Rumble House has made us a piece, but he will not be coming to say hi.
But I will show you this piece.
The Phantom of the Rumble House has finished.
How big is this piece, Rich?
1.5 by 2 by 3,
2 by 3?
or 1.5 by 2. I bet you it's 18 by 32.
No,
Who are you talking to?
Dr. J.
Did you send him like more recent shots?
I'll send him a more recent shot.
Just like maybe before you send him. The
I
size?
didn't send him the drawing. I sent him the most recent. I'll send him this picture too.
Okay.
And I told him it was a work in
What
progress.
picture did you send?
The red layer.
Oh,
And I said it was a work in progress.
sure, but like I think if you send him the size and then the picture, then he's like stuck with the like. Aye.
No, he knows. He
You know
said
those IE moments. Aye.
he will stop.
Okay. The IE. Oh, I got this color I don't usually use.
I went to ask where the heck are my paintbrushes, and they're all exactly where I put them down there.
You went looking for your paintbrushes, and they were exactly where you thought they'd be.
That's super heavy.
Well, where I put them, which is, I don't know if you guys can see down there.
This is like, I'm just gonna put it into the use.
It is. I don't know how glow in the dark it is. It does have glow in the dark paint in it somewhere.
Oh, we'll hit it with the UV light after and take a picture.
I need some scraggly old brush. I
Number
like
30.
scraggly.
And it's fun that we have the Phantom of the Rumble House doing the composer. Is Beethoven?
What kind of Christmas music is that? Beethoven Christmas music.
So number 35.
Do you know what that's from?
What?
What?
What kind
to
of
say your
Christmas
name or you
music is that?
anonymous?
Beethoven Christmas music. And then Lucy goes,
Peanuts. Yeah.
flying.
What?
She goes flying.
Or
The
it might
devil.
still be that. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know what we're talking
She
about.
does the double.
I'm gonna go
Peanuts.
gentle with it. It was only on the back. I didn't like the front. Okay. Number 35 by Kevin.
Somehow, here's another funny thing. Kevin is always Kevin to me at school, but now that he's a disembodied Kevin at the Rumble House, I always see that little guy with cookies.
What?
You know the little guy with the cookies, the rainbow cookies?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
You would have to, because your
No
name
one
is,
but our generation would understand what you're talking about.
I don't know.
you'd have to know because your name's Kevin, which
Yeah, I
means
was annoyed about that when I was a
I
kid.
wasn't annoyed about.
you grew up with Kevin the cookie guy the way I grew up with Richie Cunningham. Like, hey, Richie Cunningham, where's Joni? What? Good one. Really funny. Way to go.
With the font.
That one. I guess there's no Viviana reference to that, right, Viviana? Like, there isn't like a famous TV Viviana that drove you nuts?
No, but there's an Aunt Edna.
What?
Edna.
Don't you guys know what the E stands for in
Edna. I do.
So-
Oh my God. You read that from now on.
Rich, do you want this?
If you wanna live,
If you want.
all of you who heard this,
What
I
did you do at the pandemic
exactly who was on.
for 8 months. Edna.
Shannon says, yeah, the Keebler elf.
Yeah,
Kevin?
That's not it.
No?
No, it was Kevin the Rainbow Elf. Or
No, I think it
something.
was Kevin the colorful character is what it was.
It was what?
Kevin the colorful character?
Yeah, it was for the rainbow Chips Ahoy cookies.
Oh, I liked the cookies.
He's the little dude that's on the front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I do know. I didn't know his
Name's
name was Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was
There's
always
no one cool named Kevin that's in the movie. I had to deal with growing up with the stupid Kevin in
Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Kevin!
And then I get older, and then they put the stupid bird in Up. It's like you couldn't have made me at least a dog.
Oh, sorry.
Is it just
Kevin.
Kevin's?
I am a cool character though, Edna Mode. And listen, we share we look the same.
You're right in The Incredibles.
Yes.
True. And Edna.
Yeah. So I like her, but I still hate the name Edna. So my whole name is Edna Viviana Pacheco Martinez.
Oh,
That sounds awesome.
That is a good name.
It's good if you say it all together really quickly and nobody notices the first part.
Richard Theodore Louis Theroux.
Okay, number 36 is a 4-piece set by David Belcourt. So these pieces were throughout the pandemic. He was dropping off these small frames of these abstract shapes. I just realized this one has this title on it, so this will be a cool. Oh, actually, look. Okay, this one says, "We could have never planned for this. We could have never planned for this." Ink and acrylic by Mayfair, framed. This one's called "Unity is Power. Despite our differences, we are in this together." On paper, framed. And then these two go. So they're 4 pieces. I'll take a picture of all 4 of them. And these will be going for $40 as a set. Do you think that's fair, Rich?
I can't see you.
Oh, that's not the right one.
I'm having deja vu with that painting. I swear you painted that before.
I think I painted it today. Or I was sketching
Maybe
it
you're
today.
sketching it today.
Yeah, I was kind of like trying to make. It's kind of several images in one. And the thing I wanted to show isn't the thing I wanted to see, which is a weird thing to say, but it's kind of true. Do you know that feeling, Jess?
Yes.
I wanted to see the little boy through the garbage pile. I wanted to show that sense of like burying yourself in garbage to hide from the attackers.
Right. So this, I think you really get. A good sense of that. Okay.
I'm much time do we have?
So, oh, it's 5-2. So, and we're through all our pieces. So, everybody, we are going to log off now, and we're going to log back on at 9 o'clock. So, we are going to be, we're going to stop this feed. We're going to start a new feed at 9 o'clock, and then we're going to share like crazy so everyone gets to see the beautiful artwork and take part in the auction. There's already some people texting 403-629-7424 with their opening bids.
I think I'm
I'm
done.
gonna start writing these down. So, oh, beautiful, Viviana.
But it'll be available at the under 100.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah, that's coming up too. Okay.
Yep. There you go.
So, text,
All right.
if you are looking at the pictures, text 403-629-7424 with any of your bids that you'd like to start bidding on. We'll pull those up first. Thank you so much, Viviana, for working with us, and thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
See y'all later.
See ya. Is it okay, Rich, if I hit this?
Yeah, this is up.